What motivates you?
I am a professional.
I am a mother.
I am an advocate.
I am an athlete.
I am prospering.
I am hopeful.
I am doing life.
I am strong.
I have financial security.
I have purpose.
I have determination.
My name is Anita Haidari, class of 2014, and I'm from Afghanistan. I came as an exchange student in my 11th grade when I was in high school through a government-sponsored program called Youth in Exchange. And then I returned back, and then I found the education system here fascinating. That's when I decided that I wanted to return for my college. I took different classes here. From my first year, knowing that I wanted to major in film, I took film classes, but then I also wanted to do another major. I started with politics, but then I went on doing. The idea behind Young Women for Change is to bring women to talk among themselves, to give women opportunity to talk about social issues, to discuss solutions that they think is possible and they think that they can do. And that was the first attempt. We created an event through Facebook, and then we thought probably 25 people are going to show up, and 75 women showed up. And we talked about issues from education to child marriages to street harassment, and street harassment mainly in Kabul was a huge issue among young women. So that's the first project we took on, and we did the first walk in the history of Afghanistan, women-led, women-organized. That's basically the point of Young Women for Change, to bring women to talk about issues and then take on the solution and implement the solution.
Now we get to the really exciting part of the program. I want to invite Secretary Clinton, Mrs. Bush, Anita Haidari, and her extraordinary colleagues to all come up on stage so we have an opportunity to listen to Anita for a moment.
It was at Georgetown University, and it was organized by Women's Peace and Security. And they invited me as one of the young activists to talk about women's rights and how far Afghan women have come. My friends and I started an anti-harassment campaign. We decided to go out, young men and women, and confront those who harassed us. We organized a demonstration to make our voices heard. No one ever talked about these issues. We didn't even have a definition for harassment. But after our march, people began talking about it. And it was an example of a small collective action making a big impact. I want to return to Afghanistan to work more. Definitely it will be, I think it will be in larger extent since I have more skills now. People who are hungry for change. Our women are not simply victims. We see ourselves as agents of change. My story is just one story.
And the doctor came in and he just said that my mom had a cardiac arrest. They told me that I had to make a decision. They said we can do A, we could try to revive her, but we'll probably break every bone in her body and she's feeling all the pain. Or B, we'll just let life take its course and we'll let her pass in peace. So frantically, I had a minute to decide what I had to decide, either life or this. And I was told not to let the decision that I was going to make at that moment haunt me for the rest of my life. So I made the decision to let her go. I remember I just laid at her side and I was just weeping like crazy. I told her everything I was grateful for. I told her, thank you so much for how you raised me. And the sad thing about it is that was the only time I did it. I never did it before. I never told my mom how much I loved her. I never told her anything until that moment. After that, I remember I kissed her and I said goodbye. I went inside the waiting room. I heard all these noises again, but no pitter patter of the feet, no nothing, And I remember I looked it up in him. I was like, is it over? And he said, yeah, it's over. To this day, she's always in the back of my mind every time I do my schoolwork, everything I do, because she just taught me how to love, how to be kind, how to be real, how to be genuine towards people, live every second as if your last, and always help the poor. Live simply so other people can simply live.